Oh, welcome back. Let's get this going. Oh. I was hoping for the little emote. Do you know that XIV is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining this stuff since ancient times. And every so often this self-same vein yields what's called Earthseed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was we used to refine Earthseed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had, though, provided you know where to look, and no place is surer than the druggers tell. 12. Problem is, the site's occupied by an age-old rival, the Gogs. Greedy sods claim the place and theirs, and refuse to let any other bugger near. And there never was a more odious lot than the Gogs. I could go on forever about those hornless horse sons, but then we'd be here forever, and that won't get us nowhere. What it boils down to is this. If you want the Ether Seed, you got to deal with the Gogs. Reckon you've up to the challenge? Well, I've dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain that which we need. That's the spirit. Now to help you find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with them. You, Koroots. I can't help overhearing. I know the Eaters have blocked to Mount Gulg, but I didn't know why. To think the last Light Warden's hiding up there. The fate of Controller of the world hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Koroots. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad got a uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarf. But put him in the thick of battle, and he's going to hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needs to do was dig, he'd be your dwarf, and but he's liable to become a Sin Eater's breakfast before he can even manage to swing. It's true, I'm hopeless in the fight, but I still want to try. Please, please let me go with you. I take care of you, you take care of or as long as you're aware of the dangers. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take Kurt, far be it for me to stop you. Keep him safe, though, will you? We will most certainly encounter Sin Eaters along the way. Though, with you in our company, they will be more a spectacle than a concern. Trugger's Tull lies in a cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. swear that the one that's the knight. I swear I've seen a voice sent version of it. What now? Just more cylinders? At it? Just as we're about to get there. One last push, then shall we, Edgar? Ah, Edgar's fine. We're alive, we're alive. Let's hurry inside before any more Sin Eaters come. Right, follow me please. I will take you to the Dweggers. Tell 12 where the purest sulfur in the land may be found. If the terrain and stench are any indication, we are at the 12. Ah, there. The Gogs with their ugly, unkempt beards. If they realize we're here, they'll come after us. Best to take them down first. Be not so hasty, correct? The animosity between your two clans notwithstanding, I would not resort to violence unless necessary. I will use an enchantment to render you invisible. It will not fool Sin Eaters, but it will suffice to hide you from the eyes of men. While you are thus concealed, do you think you can find us the Earthseed? Aye, I'll dig up the choicest stuff there is. We would be much obliged. Without further ado then. Ah, I can see right through me. Right, digging we will go. Let us not be idle either. Though corrupt cannot be seen, he may still be heard. I would aid him by removing some few Gogs from the field. To that end, Dream powder, as you may recall, we used for the rescue mission at Laxon Loft. Truly, it seems our alchemists got a little carried away with the latest batch. But if it has been useful in our endeavors, then I have no cause to complain. Now then, I shall make you invisible as well, that you may steal close to the dwarves and give them a dose of dream powder. Even should it fail to put them to sleep outright, it should render them drowsy enough to seek their beds. Say the word and I will cast the enchantment. Ready to begin? Very good. So the enchantment fade before you finish tending to all the dwarves. Return to me and I will cast it anew. Ours isn't as exactly as invisibility as the other ones was. Better keep my eyes open. Time to call it a day. So drowsy, not safe to work when drowsy. Better get some rest. All work and no ale makes something a something, and I'm spent. What does this say? Transparent body is allowing light to pass, rendering you invisible to the enemy. Are you sure about that? Because we still have a shadow. All the dwarves have taken their leave. Good work, my friend. We'll have done all that we can. Let us wait Koret's return. Yeah, he had a better invisibility than we did. I'm back. This is the purest stuff there is. Think it's enough, or shall I go and dig up some more? I dare say it will suffice for our purpose. You have our gratitude, Koret. Let us carry this back to. Are you alright? Or not, I shall be fine. Long as I have been away from the Cristorium, a little weekend is to be expected. I may have also overexerted myself in the moment. To have this rare opportunity yet be unable to enjoy it to the full. Who goes there? Oh, that's Glag, chief of the Gogs. You're one of the Thals. I see word of our miners. We're coming back drowsy, one after the next. I immediately suspected foul play. And what should I find but Thal scum skulking about in a spineless act befitting your limp beards? What? I won't stand for that insult. Our beards are soft and luscious and smell like freshly tapped ale. Gog's beards are dry and crusty and smell like a knacker's arse. Evident, well, better a hobgoblin's nose hairs than the feeble floppy things you Thals have hanging from your face. Shall we just smack him over the head? Like oil and water, this is not like to end of its own accord. Do you perchance have some dream powder left? We shouldn't interrupt their conversation, but this was beginning to get interesting. Worry not, my friend. Something tells me you'll have ample opportunity left to witness their bickering. For now, however, we should be on our way. What the Swiven? Forgive me, Koret, but we need you to be calm as well. I'm sorry, it's just when ice comes to the Gogs, I can't help but see red. You apologize, my friend. You are here on our account, and we have not but gratitude for you. Now that we have what we came for, however, it is time we take our leave. The Talos awaits its heart. Oh, we get some coffee. Oh, my friend, much as I have enjoyed our time together, I think it best we split up, that we might accomplish our tasks more swiftly. I shall see the ERC safely into the hands of Chai Nuz. While I am thus employed, would you be so good as to deliver Court back to Tomura? My thanks, Edgar. Brief though it was, it's an honor to go adventuring with you. I shall see you back in Amity. Yeah. Now we're just going to leave him asleep in the very dangerous mines. Yeah, still no. I guess I shouldn't worry about it too much. We still got plenty left. Ho, glad you're back and in one piece. How did you fare with the Earthseed then? I got them all they need. The Exarch's on his way to Amity with it now. Good to hear that young turret was of help. As it happens, a few others came forward while you were gone, saying they wanted to do their bits as well. Given that you're building a Talos, we reckon you'd be needing some mining tools, so we went and modified our spare pickaxes for use for bigger folk. Here, take these with you. Should be plenty to go around. From what our scouts tell me, there's a crowd gathered up top ring already. Go and see that everyone has pickaxe to swing, eh? I'm gonna have to get back to... I have to get used to that when I play as Edgar. I have to remember that I'm playing as my own character. Look, Edgar, people from all over here came to help us quarry stone. And this isn't even all of them. As we speak, the volunteers, Thancred and recruited, are being escorted to the work site. And by both Christorum and the million soldiers, no less. So, as you can see, we have plenty of hands. There's just one problem. We don't have enough tools to put them in them. We've been desperately trying to round up more, but we haven't had much luck so far. Pickaxes from the dwarves. Trust you to have exactly what we need, exactly when we need it. Well, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hand them to everyone so they can get to work. Edgar, good to see you again. How have you been keeping? A giant Talos. Can such a thing be done? Oh, be still my beating heart. Come, Edgar, in case you're wondering, with John is here too. Couldn't wait to start breaking rocks, so he's gone on ahead. Bob could have at least left us a spare set of tools. Durable pickaxes crafted by the Thulls, adapted for use by bigger folk. Ah, wonderful. Now we can be about it too. Quarrying isn't exactly my stalking trait, but this time I feel as though my wife will be with me, guiding my hand. So let's make it happen. Let's build a world where everyone can live without fear, where everyone has a place they can go home to. Alright then, let's be on our way. Or are you still doing here, Thaffy? I thought you brought your own tools. I did, and I was just about to head off when I saw, Jarek. Oh gods, if this plan works and the giant Talos comes to life. Just imagine the size of the trolley it could push, imagine it. Are you still raving on about that? How many times do I have to tell you that not what the Talos is for? Where the hells would the track even go? There's bound to be somewhere. You just need a little imagination, seeing as the stoneworks is involved. Maybe we can have a trolley added to the design. Enough, we're going to work. And if I hear any more about trolleys from you, I'm gonna have you pushing one yourself. As if restoring the ladder wasn't enough of a task, you're trying to build a giant Talos. I love it. Did you doubt that we'd be back for more? We've got motivation to spare. No few free citizens wanted to help, but years of leisure meant that most were in no condition to contribute. Instead, they sent their fervent hopes for our success. We're ready to do our bit, Edgar. We just need tools to do it. Pickaxes, loads of them. Now we may all work to our heart's content. While I don't have many talents, I do have a strong back, and what strength I have, I'll gladly use for the sake of peace. We've got the ladder moving again, didn't we? If we join hands, there's no Talos we can't build. I still haven't repaid you and Alphino for saving me, and I'm not sure I'll ever could. But they aren't going to stop me trying. I'm with you to the end. Come on, you lot. Look lively. Go. I just had to check the recording real quick. As they came looking for willing workers, so here I am. Long time no see, traveler. Are you waiting to be issued a pickaxe too? Oh, you clearly weren't. And now neither are we. Rest assured we will put them to good use and work very, very hard. Even the army was going to get one. Of course, one cannot work on an empty stomach, which is why I brought some tasty worms to share. Or as much as we could enjoy a treat, perhaps the worms are best saved for afterwards. Greetings, Edgar. You may not remember me, but I am one of the carriers from the inn at Journey's Head. After Knight returned to Amarang, we noticed a change in our patients. The transformation had halted in every one of them. I can't express what it did to the mood of the place. We were still celebrating days later, when who should come along but Alize. She said that she sought to aid those who believed in the Warrior of Darkness. We all answered her call right there and then. Of course, some few carers had to remain behind, but as many of us came as could be spared. I do have great respect for the Warrior of Darkness. When we meet, I'll be sure to treat them to a nice plump worm. My thanks, Edgar. With that, everyone is now equipped to work. I think I'll go and join the soldiers standing guard over the volunteers. It would be a shame if they fell prey to Sun Eaters after all the trouble we've gone to. Right, let us see that this plan is a resounding success for the sake of all in Northrend. Now let's get... There! Da blue! Da blue! Yeah! Wait, where are they? You! You didn't happen to see a lone girl over at top rung, did you? It was her turn to keep an eye on the ladder, but she's well past due to return. No, I wonder what could have happened. The two of us were once bonded citizens, you see, and we were not treated well. But even after fleeing here to Amity, it seems our experience in Yulmore has left my friend distrustful of most other folk. I shouldn't be surprised to learn that she simply ran and hid when she saw you coming up the cliff. It wouldn't be the first time. I know it's a lot to ask, but do you think you could find her and calm her down? A soothing word from a stranger might go a long way towards rebuilding her confidence. She in here? If not, then she's probably on the other side of the wall. Yep. No, please, just let me go. Please, I did nothing wrong. The Shepard girl seems convinced that you are here to apprehend her. Do as Zumi Sai bid you and try to few soothing words. Actually, I saw you come up the ladder. You're a bounty hunter from Yulmore, aren't you? Oh, I just thought since I used to work as a servant to a husband and wife in Yulmore, the Lord would make all manner of suggestive comments, but I did my best to ignore or rebuff his advances. Then one day the lady accused me of tempting her husband. She pulled me aside and had me beaten near to death. That's why I ran from you. I was so certain she sent someone to drag me back. Forgive me, I didn't mean to cause you or Zumi any trouble. I'll head straight back and let her know I'm alright. Oh, you're back. Thank you for going out of your way to find my friend. It's a small step, but I'm glad she was able to talk to you. Here's a little something for both of us to reward your kindness. Yep, now that all that's left is the final one for the quest, for the main quest line. Ah, we get more paint. Well, my friend, it appears we are the only ones left here. We have no other pressing task. Would you care to accompany me to Amenity? There are your Stolas overseeing those who will imbue the Talos with magics. Come, let us join them at once. If this scythe doesn't kill them with a blow, it'll give them tetanus. Oh, I believe the well-dressed noblewoman is to continue that quest line. Good of you to join us. I'm pleased to say we have gathered ample help for the imbuing. With Master Chai in the process of finalizing his design, I have taken the liberty of dispatching all hands to their positions. You hurtle along as though I have my house in order, but quite frankly, this is the most disoriented mess of project I've ever overseen, and I haven't spent nearly as much time as I would like on my calculations. So thou hast proclaimed loudly and frequently, Master Chai. Yet from my perspective, a layman, though it may be, haste notwithstanding, thou hast gone to great lengths at bidding by proven methodology to ensure the ingenuity of thy design. Aye, well, that's just the bare minimum that is expected of us at the Stoneworks. Though our glory days are behind us, I've never forgotten our time-honored traditions. But I should mention that to the Exarchs delivered the ore I asked for, Earthseed, I believe he called it. In that quantity, I believe we can fashion a suitable heart for the Talos. And then everything will be in readiness, or so I would like to say. Is there a problem? And a Talos of, well, any reasonable size, a single heart will serve to circulate ether throughout the chassis. But given the unprecedented proportions of which we seek to build, I doubt that will be the case. By installing smaller peripheral hearts at intervals, I believe we can maintain a stable ether flow, thereby solving the problem. However, we don't have enough ore for this purpose. But to procure more, I suppose. Ruiner, mayhap it is a good time to bring them out. A moment, friends, there's something I would show you. I say these are not heartstones. They are the most prized possession of we of the Knights Blessed, and these belong to our kindred who have left us. Immersed in water, imbued with fervent prayers, these stones harbor no small amount of magic, and we may imbue them with yet more prior to their installation. Let's tell us, what do you think you? Being from a different region, these cannot be used for the main heart. The ephemeral ones, on the other hand, I believe they will serve. Excellent. When Master Matoya spoke to us of the role we are to play, the heartstones immediately came to mind. Of course, before bringing them with me, I made certain to consult my fellows first. After all, the stones bear the precious lives of those we have gone to the sunless sea. But we have now beheld the sunless sea with our very own eyes, and by the gentle light that glimmers on high, we know that there is peace beyond. Thus are we also at peace. If our heartstones may serve to restore night to all the world, gladly we will give them. Well, the majority of the world. The majority of the world you guys can see, at least. I don't know about the rest of the world. So, Master Chai, if you could instruct us on how to distribute the heartstones. And Edgar, for good luck, may I ask that you imbue one as well? I imbued the red one. Registered, it is no difficult. Raise your hand and focus on you would when attuning to an ether. Imbue the jade color stone here if you would be so kind. Oh, do you actually? I forgot. I thought you got to choose one. I guess you gotta do the jade. The familiar looking heartstone appears to glow faintly. This will do, thank you, Edgar. If this heartstone appears familiar, it is because it belonged to Chodia. It bears the collective hope of the Knights Blessed, the hope that none shall ever again be sacrificed to sin eaters. Alright, I've identified the spot of the Talos where the stones are needed. See that they're amplified, imbued, then install them as I indicated on this diagram. Understood, we will set about the task at once. When the Talos awakens and the way to Mount Gold gets secure, we shall sally forth. It promises to be a trying climb, so take what rest you can in the meantime. We will see you soon. A moment ago, Jay, you said that you would have measures ready in the event that our friend fails to contain the light, do you? Be assured that I do, all which I require laid in this land. So what's the plan exactly? To my deepest regret, I cannot reveal the plan to thee in order for it to succeed. 'Tis foul that our meant is ignorant of its nature until the time is right. Yet though I may thus keep my counsel, know that I have only the safety at heart. So rest easy, my friend, and take such ease as thou mayest, the better to be ready for the trials to come. I'm told the rock of the chassis is more or less ready, all quarried and shaped and laid out. That just leaves the imbuers to do their work. I'll continue checking my calculations up until the very last moment, but it's only a matter of time now. We managed to rally nigh everyone in Norvrent for this endeavor. That's a remarkable feat in itself, but will it be enough? And that will be the end for this episode. We will see you in the next. Till then.